One of the most storied venues in college football, Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Reese Davis, Dave Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Here in South Bend, this is one of the most revered college campuses and college football shrines. You know, touchdown Jesus, all of the excitement at Notre Dame Stadium. You hear the echoes of the Irish every time you step on the field. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Now here's Say It. Fires to the right. Fires it incomplete.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
They're dealing with a second and long. On the ground, it's Jackson. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Right back to the well. He breaks a tackle.
I think a lot of running backs kind of gravitate towards that sideline. They want to bounce. They want to get out wide. But a lot of times I think you want to just stick that foot in the ground at some point. Just say, I get back to the line of scrimmage. I get 2 yards. Make it something positive instead of, stringing it out, stepping out of bounds, and it being a negative play like it was there.
Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, Say It. Lets it fly. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Takes it the other way.
Well, the defense came into this game, guys, knowing that they were going to be tested with the offense throwing it vertically down the field. And you saw it right there on the opening drive. They were ready for it. Great job locating the ball and getting the INT.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. At the 20, he's got space. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
Sudden change situations are so interesting because oftentimes in that kind of instance, you get the ball back on a turnover and offenses are trying to take a shot looking for the home run touchdown. But that time, they just turned around and handed it off. It was a more conservative play call, David, but it gave them the same desired result.
Well, and it's kind of crazy. When you force that turnover, everybody goes bananas. The sidelines going nuts. You get a little bit of extra juice, and then they hand the football off, and everybody does their job. They capitalize on it. Momentum swings happen so fast in college football.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Works ahead for a couple, they'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
I think the toss does a really good job of getting the football on the edge quickly. You know, you toss it out there to the running back. You better block the defensive end. That's priority number 1. Good job blocking the defensive end, getting a nice positive game in the toss play.
Pocket breaking down. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
Middle linebackers, they're middle linebackers because they're right in the middle of the defense. You put guys that have a nose for the football because they literally line.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Saying to throw for it on 4th. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Might as well stick with him. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
They're in the gun, 3rd down. Here's Carr. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll give it to him again. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run.
Yeah, this offense is going to try to run the ball and do it in a variety of ways. You'll see zone reads. You'll just see straight downhill running. We'll get the toss play going as well to try to keep this defense on their heels.
You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. Ohio State calls its 2nd timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. This is well within field goal range, but the kicker will stay on the sideline, and the offense will try to convert. Makes the grab past the marker. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Throwing, say it. Here's the pressure. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Makes the grab inbounds.
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Porter. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Here's Carr to throw. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Fourth down, Carr. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. And the Buckeyes in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Buckeye. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Makes a move. He's on the loose. Just barely able to keep him from housing it on that one. What a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hands. Carr bringing the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Rushes on him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And how about that back-to-back sacks? You want 2 sacks in a game. That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
And they fail to hook up on third down.
Are you fucking serious?
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Carr to throw for it on fourth. Takes a hit as he fires. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. And we're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but With the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
A really good job by the defense. They got to understand that boy can fly. So when he gets outside the pocket, I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You could tell he was still being a passer. He wanted to throw the football. Nice job closing under control, getting a hit on the quarterback, and affecting the throw.
Going for the big play. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Say it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
Complete to the left. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Jackson.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll go right back to him. Got enough for the 1st. Got enough space. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. You saw it right there.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Throwing, Carr. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. He's already thrown 1 pick, and if he doesn't clean up some of this stuff, more will follow for sure.
More will follow and probably go into the bullpen.
Snags it, and he's open. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Fires quickly. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Play action, C.J. Carr. Fires complete on the crosser. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Lofts one high and deep. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's 2nd down. C.J. Carr firing again. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
See it. Oh, they're after him. the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground.
Time to take a shot. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The run inside. It's Williams. Doesn't find any room whatsoever here late in the half. Final timeout called by the Buckeyes. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Dropping back, it's Carr. He tries to take the top off. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Quarterback could not have walked that ball and placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
Carr from the gun on 3rd down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, the offense is...
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. 4th down, Carr. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it out. It's Mobley. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers. It breaks into the open. That's the way to get it out of your own end. Takes it all the way up to the 25 before going out of bounds.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get...
Oh, a lot of space. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Trying to get the edge. It's Williams. There's some room. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Got a man in the middle. Runs through a man. He might have some space. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the 3rd quarter, they're going to take a shot at this DB. What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money.
Man, I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
Takes a pass to Marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
And this offense is kind of showing you a little bit of everything, but putting big plays together, really getting their momentum going. This ground attack now, you watch, they've got a little bit of everything, man. The balance, the strength.
Maybe some room here. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Ohio State 27, Notre Dame 17.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David? Turning it on! He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Trying to get outside, it's Williams. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on first down, sack on second down, and now on third down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't block him right now.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He stopped short, and it's fourth down.
And this defense has got...
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Carr to throw for it on fourth. Spits it out to the back. Finds him out of the backfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Inside the 10. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion giving them a fresh set of downs. Next, going for the goal line. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And the point after is good. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Here's Julian saying to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And he's got it inside the 35.
What a throw on first down on the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that play.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Unloads it downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on third down. He's got it. And what a throw to get it in there, and they've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. DB's right up on the receivers. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to the ground with the running back. And tackled there by the defense. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. From the gun on third down, say it. Quickly complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. This crowd busting the decibel meter and trying to will a fourth down stop. Fourth down, say it. Drop the football and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Offense in a bunch formation. Now here's Carr. He's got him in the flat. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
He'll call for the fair catch here. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of the explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
And they can't make the connection.
Great job by the defense taking away the quarterback's primary target on that play and forcing the incompletion.
And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you, a huge 3rd down. Saying from the gun on 3rd down. Going for the big play. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense when they...
Trying to take it back. The 50. The 40. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, Irish. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. Drew a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. And the Buckeyes will hustle to the line. Trying to impose their will with the run. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. This offense defense has it with really good field position. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. The defense working to manage that clock. They used the timeout, 1:55 remaining. Here's Carr to throw. Has to let this one go off his back foot. Catch and stride inside the 15. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an
and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's Sayin to throw. Shoots it to the left. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Just a small return, but a big...
Yeah, let go. Let go. The dub. The dub. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Notre Dame. Come on with the Dame ski. Oh, how long is that run? That was crazy. Good hit on that. That was a crazy game.